All right, everyone. I just wanted to pop back on really quick and address some of the allegations that have been going around in the New England scene right now. Um, Earlier this weekend, um, there was a promoter that was accused of allegedly doing things with the talent in the locker rooms, and even before being involved with wrestling, doing things with minors. Things that I don't even really want to say, or even know if I can say on YouTube or Twitch. But with that being said, first and foremost, we want to acknowledge the seriousness of these allegations involving the sexual exploitation of minors. This is not something that should ever be minimized, ignored, or treated lightly under any circumstances. We also want to commend the individuals who have came forward to share their experiences. Speaking about situations like these take an immense amount of courage, especially within an industry and community where fear, pressure, and silence can often prevent people from doing so. Everyone deserves to be heard, feel safe, and be respected. As a platform built around giving talent a voice and humanizing the people within the professional wrestling business, we believe it is important to approach these matters like this with care, accountability, and respect for those affected. While we are not directly involved in the situation itself, we acknowledge and recognize the importance of acknowledging it rather than remaining silent. We also want to make it clear that many of the hardworking men and women behind the scenes of the promotion dedicated countless hours of effort, passion, and sacrifice to their work, and they do not deserve the harassment or unfair criticism because of the actions or allegation involving this one individual. Our thoughts are with anyone impacted by these allegations, and we encourage continued support for the victims and survivors, and we hope that the truth is handled with the seriousness and responsibility it deserves. Smoke and Meteors will continue striving to create a respectful platform that prioritizes humanity, integrity, and the well being of the wrestling community. With that being said, the individual promoter that was named is Mr. Mike Antonucci, the promoter of XWA. This is promotion based out of West Warwick, Rhode Island. Again, I don't want any hate going to the promotion itself. All of these allegations are against Mike, not anybody else involved in that promotion. So please do not criticize or harass anybody that was involved. Um, there is a gentleman who is out there doing God's work right now by the name of Fake Mike Real News. They are here on YouTube, they are on Instagram, they are on Facebook, and I believe they are on X as well. But they have several videos out there right now, um, going over these allegations. If you care to hear all of these, excuse my language, but fucking deplorable things that he has put these human beings through. Um, I believe it is important to bring these actions to light and to give these victims the justice they rightfully deserve. So please feel free to take a look into that. I know very, very shortly he is going to be hopping on the Showcase podcast as well to speak more on it, and he has more and more coming out as we speak on the situation. So, with that being said, if any of you are struggling or need some sort of support, us here at Smoke and Meteors would be more than happy to be there for you and give you the support you need. So, anybody that feels the need, my inbox is always open. If you feel the need to reach out, there are hotlines, there are helplines, there are people that can help you if you are dealing with anything that affected you through these situations. So, if you were affected by Mike himself, or let me restart that. If you were affected by Mike yourself or happen to know anything about the allegations or the situations, at Fake Mike Real News is looking into everything. He's working with a lawyer, trying to find something that we can stick on him to finally get everything put to rest and get justice for all of these people that have put through fucking hell. But outside of that situation at all in general, if you've gone through anything, whether it be in the wrestling business or just in life in general, especially something of this caliber, I know how hard it can be to speak up. But when you are ready, you have a whole army of people behind you willing to support you. Speak up and speak loud. I want to take back our wrestling community and make it a safe space for everybody again, and make it a home to you and I and children and everybody alike. But it starts by speaking up and speaking out against these horrible, deplorable, disgusting individuals. So thank you again to everybody who had speaked out on their experiences in this situation. And um, if you really want to keep a close eye on anything else that may be developing over the weeks or days with this situation, keep a close eye on at Fake Mike Real News. Will is doing great things for the community right now, and I appreciate everything he is doing with getting the information out about this and doing it with the evidence and doing it the right way. That is all I have to say on the situation. And going farther, this is a promotion that has been mentioned previously in my podcast, but in support of the not the allegations, excuse me, in support of the victims and what they have gone through. Um, any further mention of this promotion, I will be asking the talent to completely redact. I don't want this promotion being brought up, especially if they are ending. I don't want any more spotlight on this dude until he is put in fucking jail. The only spotlight I want this dude getting is all of the horrible shit he's done and being told he was wrong. And fuck it. I hope he even fucking comes forward because he knows he's in the fucking wrong. So with that being said, thank you for checking in. Thank you for viewing this. Um, Again, I send my support out to the victims, but I am no longer associated with XWA, nor was I ever in the first place. But I felt the need to come on and say something. So have a great night, everyone.